Thank you so much for the offer. We received over 40 offers. 40 offers. Unfortunately, the seller chose to counter only the offers that were the highest net. Top offer right now is $420,000 with no contingencies. Today, I want to share with all you guys what type of offers sellers are looking for in today's market. What is going on? Welcome back to another video. My name is Chia. I'm a real estate agent here in Sacramento and Elk Grove area. If this is your first time here, you might want to be part of the Chi fans by hitting that subscribe button and liking this video. If you're new here, well, hello. My name is Chia. How are you today? Well, I'm doing perfectly fine. It's hot. It's a little breezy now. California weather is so bipolar. Before I begin with this video, I want to just say thank you so much to the client that reached out to me about making this type of video. And if you have other video ideas you want me to also share my opinion on, make sure you drop a comment down below this video as well. In this crazy market, the first thing you have to consider is make sure you consult with your agent. During this process, your agent should be doing research, like basically homework on the subject property to find out how much it's going to appraise for. This is important because once you have identified what the home is going to appraise for, now you could submit an offer over that appraised value. I know this don't make any sense, but this market doesn't make sense. So stick with me, okay? The reason why you want to submit over the appraised value is because everybody's doing that right now. Most likely in this market, you're probably gonna go against a few other buyers. If you don't get competitive in your offers, it might not get accepted and you're just gonna have to start back to square one to go and tour more homes with your agent. Because you have submitted over the appraised value, you also need to be able to cover the difference in case the home does not appraise. In today's market, sellers are probably not gonna send any counters out if there's a lot of offers to go through. Most likely, they're just gonna choose the best offer that comes in right through the door. If somebody writes an offer in that's over asking price, but they don't mention that they're gonna be covering the difference of the appraisal gaps in case it doesn't appraise more, but you write it in that you're gonna cover up to $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 of a appraisal gap, this is gonna net the sellers the highest. Therefore, most likely your offer is going to be the winning bid. The next thing you got to do during the walkthrough, try to get an idea of whether or not you are okay with the condition, because sellers today are looking for as-is offers. And just because you submit an as-is offer doesn't necessarily mean that the home inspections are not negotiable anymore, because you still should be advised by your agent to conduct a home inspection, just so that way you know what is going on deeply within the home. Because when you're doing the walkthrough, you can't climb the attic, you can't go under the crawl space, and you can't really do a mold inspector. But once you start ordering a home inspection, what are you gonna find? And depending on how big these items are, can be a deal breaker, and you could always bring those items back to the seller to see if they will reconsider adjusting the price range, giving you a credit, or repairing. But because you have submitted an offer with as-is terms, know that the sellers are not obligated to doing anything. But they may. But they are not obligated. But they may. Next thing sellers are looking for is a fast close. The fastest close today is probably cash. That could probably close within like 10 days or so. But majority of buyers don't have 100% liquid cash, so they have to get a mortgage. So make sure that you talk to your lender to see if they are comfortable doing a 21-day close, 15, 16. As long as it's not the traditional 30 to 45 days, then that is what the sellers are looking for. The reason being is because they are now going to become a buyer most likely after they sell the home. They need to get the heck out of there ASAP and get the funds ASAP so that they can go and fund and buy their new upgraded home. Sellers are also looking for buyers to reduce their contingencies. Buyers with the shortest contingencies are going to be the one that's going to be winning the bid. Traditional contingency timelines are normally 17 to 21 days, and the faster you can release these contingencies is going to bring more assurance and peace of mind to the sellers. Besides from netting the highest, what they really want is to just officially close and not have to go back on putting their homes back on the market, because you know how everybody feels about homes that's back on the market. Oh my gosh, that home is haunted. Maybe something happened to the home. I bet you anything that home needs a whole gut torn out from the inside. Maybe that home was a drug home. Did somebody die in that home? So that is what every homeowner tries to stay away from. And the last step, and this is probably one of the most important steps, is sellers just want to make sure that you are approved and that you have all the needed documentation, such as your pre-approval letter, your proof of funds statements that show that you do have the cash to pay for your down payment, and the appraisal coverage. And you guys are probably saying, if this is the most important step, how come it wasn't in the beginning of this video? And for that, you guys are perfectly right. Oops. And if you followed everything through, most likely your offer is going to be one of the most competitive offers out there, and it should not be an issue for you to get your offers accepted in this market. So what I'm about to read to you guys is going to be some of the emails I'm getting back from the sellers agents regarding the offers that I've been submitting for some of my buyers. Just to kind of show you guys that this is really what sellers are looking for in this crazy hectic market. Thank you so much for the offer. We received over 40 offers. 40 offers. Unfortunately, the seller chose to counter only the offers that were the highest net and conventional financing, with either no appraisal contingency or buyer agreeing to pay at least $10,000 over any possible appraisal gap. If anything does pan out, I will reach back out, or if you want to send an amended offer, please call me to discuss. That's one. Just reviewed 23 offers, and sellers probably won't respond until tomorrow. I don't blame you. LOL. Is our offer even in the top 3 competing? Unfortunately not. Top offer right now is $420,000 with no contingencies. Now, let me share with you guys what our offer was. Our offer was at $375,000 conventional, and my buyer was willing to pay $20,000 appraisal gap. And the asking price on this home was $360,000. So we went above $15,000, and we got outbeaten by an offer that is over $420,000, no contingencies. Here's another email for you guys. Thank you, Chia, for your great offer. I did receive 46 offers in total. It was really hard. It was a really hard decision for my sellers. At this time, my seller decided to go with another offer. We appreciate your efforts. If anything were to change, we will make sure to contact you. Thank you and best of luck. 46 offers. So let me just do a quick recap on what you need in today's market, because I know I mentioned a lot. You need to be pre-approved and have proof of fund statements ready to go and present to the sellers when they ask for it. You need to have preferably conventional financing versus FHA or VA. You need to have a fast close. If it's 30 days or more, you're just like any average buyer out there. You need to also be able to shorten up your terms. Instead of doing the full contingencies, you shorten them, or you take away some of the contingencies to give sellers peace of mind that you are moving forward. Lastly, you gotta buy the property as is, meaning that what you see is what you get. And those are everything you need in this market right now if you're hoping for a seller to accept and entertain your offer. And yes, you probably can get away with not doing what I mentioned in this video on some homes. But again, it's gonna depend, because if the home has only been on the market for less than a week and they are already reviewing offers, most likely they have plenty of offers And if you're gonna lowball or do something outside of what I did not mention in this video, chances are somebody's gonna write a stronger offer than yours, and that's it. I think I'm done talking. Peace. $40 offers. Unfortunately, the seller chose to counter only the offers that were the highest net. Top offer right now is $420,000 with no contingencies.